This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
You are what you watch.
Hello, my name is Harton Wadko. Welcome to our program. Now, almost every week we discuss all sorts of current events. Now, obviously, the headlines are non-stop raging from the tip of Luzon all the way down to Mindanao. There's a lot of things happening. Now, sometimes we need to take time out, basically, to understand things that go on around us. It's called change. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that remains the same or the only thing that remains static in life is the word change. Things are always changing. Now let me give you an example. Interestingly enough, the Economist, the newspaper The Economist, the magazine, actually came out with a study I found quite interesting when it came to change. It came out and analyzed a lot of big corporations or manufacturers or big organizations around the world, comparing them to SMEs, that's the small, medium enterprises. They found out that a lot of the new products based on innovations that come into the marketplace are readily accepted by the small SMEs or the smaller organizations, wherein the big companies take so much time and lose opportunity. Interestingly enough, the managers, the heads, the big executives, the high-paying executives on the very top, for some reason or other, seem to miss out on innovation. I'll give you an example. IBM, when they were doing the big mainframes and the personal computer came on, they resisted change. Now, if you remember, some time ago, 10, 15 years ago, when we had pagers, it was such a big business. I remember one of the entrepreneurs who were on it, and they were making millions. And then came the cell phone. Ladies and gentlemen, today, because of the electronic era, technology, the information technology era we are now experiencing, the one thing that remains the same is that word change. Innovation, when it does come around, be it for technology or whatever products, even be medicine. For example, the latest Ebola scare. Everyone is waiting, everyone is edging, sitting on his side, waiting to figure out the medicinal attributes or what we can develop, the innovation man can come up with to tackle Ebola. I mean, we can't just let the world fizzle out and die out on the street. Man will conquer. Meantime, man by itself and science comes out with innovations nonstop. But not everything that is in science or information technology is all about innovation. There are many other things that we don't understand well enough. Mother Nature itself. Now, on this show, I've taken that opportunity to introduce many an inventor, as you have seen in the many years I've been on television. I've introduced how many inventors here in the Philippines alone have come up with products that are life-changing. Now, in this show tonight, I bring to you something unique, something new, an innovation that is not yet particularly available in this country, and we don't even know about it. I bring to you a man who comes to the Philippines not because he came here to do business, but fell in love with a Filipina. It's an old story. Our Filipinos, our Filipinas are gorgeous anyway. The point is, he has come and he has brought with himself a product that is mind-blowing. That's how I would describe it. and something very different, very unique. Meantime, allow me to introduce him to you. His name's Milan Adzik. Hi, Milan. Thank you for being on the show.
Hi.
I like your suit. Your jacket looks very good on you.
Thank you so much.
Milan, I introduced you with your name under it, as you will see on the teleprompter here, that you are a herbalist.
Yes.
What exactly is a herbalist? How are you a herbalist?
Herbalist is the person who know about medicinal herb and
Plants.
Plants, yes, plants.
Herbs are plants.
Yes, but we have two categories of the plants. We have medicinal plants. That means if you will use some of these plants, you will have
Medicine effect.
Yes.
So it can cure ailments.
Yes.
Yes. And the regular plant is just fauna.
Yes, yes.
Just regular fauna.
We
that
can use
see.
this because it's
Pretty.
Yes, yes.
It-
It
it-
have good taste or something like that. But
It takes in CO2, it breathes out
Yes,
oxygen.
yes.
So we need it in Mother Earth.
Yes, yes, of course we need.
Now, how does one find out, when you say medicinal plants, or plants that have medicine values, correct?
Yes.
How do you find this? Do you plant them? Do you put one plant and another plant and another plant and you put them together and you create this? Or it is God gave it to us in Earth. Mother Earth gave it to us.
Mother Earth. Yes.
Mother Earth.
Yes.
So it's when you see and when you identify medicinal plants.
From this coming from early age.
Yes.
For example,
Long time ago, you
long
mean?
time ago, of course, because this is our tradition. In Europe, it's like that, or in my country. I cannot talk about all country, but
Yes.
I can talk about my country. We have this. This is our tradition. I get this from my mother, grandmother, grandfather, and all. I get already knowledge about herbs when I was very young. Maybe.
So this is passed on knowledge
Yeah.
for hundreds of years. It's been in your
More,
family.
yeah,
More.
yes, yes.
Let's talk about you. When you say my country, you are Croatian
Yes.
and you are Serbian.
Yes.
What are you, Croatian or Serbian? Or you're both?
Both.
Both.
But
You
I-
grew up in Croatia
Yes.
and you moved to
Serbia,
Serbia.
92.
Are they close by? They're side by side? Because we in the Philippines, we don't know very much about the eastern countries.
Yes, yes. This is. I lived before in former Yugoslavia. Croatia is and Serbia was part of former Yugoslavia, and in this country was how I can call is like.
You had a war.
But yes,
You had a civil war.
yes, 91.
91,
Yes,
yes.
this time I lose my house. I have house there in Croatia.
I'm
but
sorry, I didn't
But
know.
this is normal in the life. Sometimes you need to lose if you want to gain something.
Oh, it's how nice the way you look at it. You don't
Yes,
look at
yes.
it with...
I was not angry with this time
Yes.
when I lose house. I was not angry. This is just
Life.
Life. It's not under my control. I cannot control this. I am not the person who use gun, who use. I don't like. I don't want to be part of any war or.
You don't want to hurt people.
No, I don't like. I
Why-
like to help people.
Why do your parents know about these herbs? Why? Because it's in that area where these plants
Yes,
grow?
yes.
Oh,
yes,
I see.
Yes, this is like that, and we have always. When I was maybe young, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, I maybe hurt, and my mother put some
Wow.
plant on my finger,
Yes.
and after
You're
few
okay.
days, yes, okay.
Your
They
stomach
use-
hurts, something
Yes,
problems,
yes,
and they help you.
yes, yes.
And you don't have to go to a pharmaceutical. You
No.
use Mother Earth to cure you.
Yes, yes.
Interesting. Now, in your professional life, I was looking at your curriculum vitae, your background. It says here you were with the security or you were with the prisons, but apparently you were a teacher.
Yes, yes.
But the prisons in Serbia, correct, are not the typical like ones we have in the Philippines or America.
No, it's different.
It's very different.
Yes,
Please
yes.
explain quickly.
We in jail we have school. Even for a person who are maybe 40 years old, if they did not finish school, they will finish school in the jail.
So if they're incarcerated, they're behind bars, when they're there, your prisoners are given education.
Yes. Yes,
My gosh, how
education,
great.
yes, yes, education, any kind of education.
And they're paid salaries, you were even saying.
Yes, salaries like that. Salaries, for example, 30% of regular salary. This is
Wow.
salary of our person who are in the prison.
30% less. you mean.
Yes, less. Another 60% is for jail
Cost.
expense. Yes, yes, like that.
So, in other words, people who get jailed are rehabilitated back into community. This is what you do.
Yes.
Now, you were there as a professional, and then you left, and you became a full-time herbalist. Why? How did that happen?
Why? Because it's time to do something to the people. It's not only about money. You can be rich, you can have billions and billions, but after you die, maybe you will be forgotten for a few minutes or for a few years. I want to do something in myself in my life to, if people will remember me, what I want to do. I started.
Gee, you're beginning to sound like our president. But going ahead, no politics. Let's just talk about herbalism. Okay. And so you had a calling. You want to help people.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
how did you meet your wife?
I meet.
You met her there. You met her
yes,
here in
I
the
did-
Philippines.
No, I met there. I did not bring one. This is one.
She's a
I
herbalist.
write. No, she's not. But I write in one magazine. I write about how we meet. But I did not bring here. It's,
Yeah, that's okay.
It's in my language. It's in Serbian language or Croatian language. It's the same. And I too write. I write to poetry. I write for a few magazines there in Europe. I take some of this picture and I send there too. I write to.
Since you write, we call that you're an academician, a person with academe. You write, you the written word, and you compose.
Yes,
you said.
yes.
you
But
know.
my English is poor to
No, your
write in
English is
English.
fine. Yes.
But it's
how did you? Very few Filipinas go to Croatia, much less Serbia.
Yes.
She's one of the very few ones I know, and I understand she speaks Serbian
Yes.
just as good as you, very fluently.
Yes.
And you met there, and she brought you to the Philippines.
She was there. I come here alone.
Why?
Yes.
You left her there and you come here alone. Why?
No, because I want to prepare some way to, if we can live here, if we can earn something, if we have earned for the life, and to my son too. I need to make something for him. For myself, I can see myself only to do something great to the people, because my options is to help people, not only in a health way.
Yes.
I like to help too in the sport, because if you remember, Africa before 20 years, until now is poor. But before 20 years, no sport, nothing. But now, young people.
Well, Africa is still poor. I mean, now they have the
Yes,
problem of
yes.
Ebola. yes.
But what is now about? I'm talking about some young people who are good in the sport. How they make sport? They make. They first start to running.
Yeah, they're very good at it.
Yes. Why? Before nothing.
Training, because there's training.
Yes, and I like to do the same maybe in the Philippines when I will have a little more money to make this. I want to make this for the free, to be
Okay.
remembered for.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this part of the show, I'd like to introduce to you the real purpose, the objective. I wanted to introduce to you Milan Adzik, who is the herbalist, who is the professional. He came to the Philippines. Yes, he's married to Filipina. He has a son, yes. And he devotes his life, his advocacy is to help mankind and to retain, maintain, and to sustain life with Mother Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the topic of this show. It's called UVA, U-V-A. UVA is a tea. It's like a tea-like product with multiple benefits. This, he went out of his way, he introduced into the Philippines, and this is not one of those many products that are called no therapeutical claims approved. Ladies and gentlemen, this is approved therapeutical claims. Tell us what uva is.
Uva is medical herb.
Why is it called uva? That's the real name, UVA.
Yeah, it can be. This is like common name. It's ultraviolet.
Yes, ultraviolet.
Yes, you can use too, for example, for the skin. If you will apply of the skin, you can be protected from the sun. In some industry, we using too because of in the film. Too some of the chemical ingredients of these plants we using to in the industry.
This product, this tea, is a tea. You mix it with
Yes.
hot water.
Yes.
If you want to put sugar, you can. If you want to put milk, you can.
Yes,
You
of
can
course.
even put the tea in coffee.
Yes.
But I noticed, I've tasted it, Milan. I've noticed that the taste is not really very strong. But the effect, from what I've been reading, is
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
How did you discover uva?
By the years, of course, you cannot do
So
this
through your
overnight.
grandparents, your parents, and parents.
But yes, and me too. I get some course in Croatia about Herbalist. I get there, and my interest is about this, and I make much more than I learn, of course, because of my interest about this, how I can investigate more. Because of this product, have a clinical study of European Medicine Agency and of German Commission, but my investigation is a little more than that, because I know what is chemical ingredient in this tea, and I know how this will be, what effect will be during in our body during metabolism in our body. This means this tea you cannot find anywhere in the world like that. Is like first role in our body is to make our body alkaline, to
take out the
to take
acidity.
out acid. This
Yeah.
is take out acid. Without acid, this we cannot destroy bacteria. This is we have dual role. First is acid, and another way is how to destroy bacteria.
Bacteria.
Bacteria, yes.
Milan, we're going to have to take a short break. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just read to you one of the medical benefits, very short before we take this break. It's the best natural antibiotic for inflammatory diseases that is unique and actually attacks and prevents and sustains a proper urinary system. So basically for urine. Now basically urethritis, cysts infections of bladder, vaginal infections, chronic gonorrhea, kidney infections, infections of prostate, kidney stone. It prevents cancer. Oh my gosh. Best to reduce acids in blood and urine, pH normalizer, arthritis. I'm going crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we take a short break and let me introduce to you this wonder drug. Now, this wonder tea is not just for education and bringing forward to you. There's a reason why we have Milan Adzik right here, as he introduces this new innovative product for the Filipinos. It is not enough that it's just marketed out there. We will tell you more. Stay with us. Now, you're looking for a business opportunity? Don't go away and don't switch that channel. We'll be right back.